These are just in Chinese. Oh. I like how light this feels. Right. So, I've come here after work to fit this radio. How it's going to work is I'll have to take this out and I'm going to get some triple things here for 3 more gauges. So to take this out, all this centre part has to come out, not this side bit, just all this centre part. So, take all this needs to come back off. God. It's a bit stubborn. There you go. All this stuff needs to come out. So there's one screw there, and I think that should be basically it. It just pulls out with a bit of force. So one thing I did notice was the radio didn't come with a cage, so I'm not sure how that's going to work with me fitting it. I might have to try and screw it in or reuse this sort of double DIN thing here, and like screw it into that. I'm honestly not sure how I'm probably just going to end up winging it, or I might have to order a cage online. They're only about £8, so you know what, I didn't come with one. But yeah, we're just going to crack on and try and get this done. So obviously I'm going to have to take out this standard radio, and the adapters don't come like sorted for you, so I've had to get a wiring diagram of the stock harness so I can try and like splice it over to this double DIN radio. I've measured it just now. It will. This is like a perfect length for or size for double DIN, and it does have screws on the side. Not screws, but like it has holes where it can be screwed in, which might explain why it didn't get sent with a cage. But if you screwed it to a cage and then put it in, it'd be miles better, obviously. So I'll try and fit it without a cage, just for ease of access, like right now, just so I can do it now. Can't remember how this actually comes out. Does it just pop out? Yeah, there you go. So I just need to pull this radio out and yeah, get all the wires out and stuff. Pretty boring, but should be cool when it's finished. Right, so a little update. I've got the centre console part out, so this just exposes this. It's held in by 4 screws, and once I take that out, I don't even know if I'll be able to mount the radio to... Ooh! I might be able to reuse these metal brackets actually that this is held on by for the radio. So that would be cool. Also, the other radio was held in, plugged in with a... So there's an adapter off... This is the stock harness up until here. That would be the stock radio. There's an adapter off that, and an adapter off that. What the fuck? So this is going to be fun to wire up. So I've taken out this box, and this is what I mean by I might be able to use these brackets. They're only screwed in there. And then they should pop off, and that's what holds this box in. So if I can take these brackets off this and try and put them on my radio, might have to drill a hole somewhere or something. But that would be amazing if I could get that to work instead. So I'm going to try that now. So a lot of modification needs to be done to this. Basically I need to cut off the whole of the cup holder, pretty much, because it won't fit with that in there. I did get the bracket. Oh, hello. I did get the bracket to work with this, which is cool. So I don't have to buy a cage, and it is easier, a lot easier doing it like this. I don't think a cage would even work in this setup, to be honest. So I'm going to have a go at seeing where the reverse camera could go, and I'm going to come back this weekend to finish this off because I'm running out of daylight. It probably looks quite bright on camera, but I'm running out of daylight. So here's the reverse camera. It did come with some screws, I think. I'm going to try and use those if possible. So let's see whereabouts on the back bumper the reverse camera can go. Oh, so it is way too dark to even carry on I'm going to carry on this video at the weekend, so obviously I'm not going to finish the video here. I'm going to carry on, so I'll see you guys in a few days, although to you it'll be a few seconds. Back of the radio, starting on the wiring. This one is perfect. I don't need to do anything to it. It's already the exact same as the one that came with it. So it's already the exact same as this, so I don't need to use this. I'll just have that as a spare. However, this one is a lot more complicated. I do need to wire all these in myself. I think I've got it figured out how to do all of it. So these two orange ones I don't actually need. They're steering wheel controls, which, I mean, we don't even have a horn. We've got a horn here. Oh, the battery's flat, so it's pathetic. But yeah, we've got a horn there, but I mean, I'm probably going to take this out and replace it with a blank one anyway. Don't need these steering wheel controls. Oh, fly on my hand. So all this stuff, obviously black is ground. This is the ignition power, so that just goes to the other red one. This blue one, I don't know what auto ant is, and I tried to use Google Translate on the Chinese stuff, but don't know what that meant either. B+, apparently in Google Translate this Chinese writing meant power supply. Don't know why there's two wires for power supply, but you know. And back/car, in Google Translate this Chinese writing says reversing control. So I'm thinking this goes back to the camera, maybe. I'm honestly not sure. Might loop him to the camera's power supply, because basically how this works is whenever the backup camera gets power, it switches the display to the camera on this touchscreen. It's all packaged up in there just to keep it safe. But so I'm going to wire up the reverse camera's power supply to the reverse light, so that whenever I go into the reverse gear, obviously the reverse light comes on, and then it'll be spliced into the power, so it'll power up the camera, which will turn the display on here, hopefully. That's my idea. So I'm not going to film me wiring it all up because it's just boring as fuck, but I'm just going to basically cut this, splice all the shit together that I need to, and try and get this working. Also, this needs wiring up at some point. Yeah. But we forgot about that duct tape. I mean masking tape. Yeah, I'm just going to crack on. Got the radio working, which is cool. Music. Got Bluetooth. Oh, that's pause and play, that's next.
Starting like maniac. Get my people out the chain. Hey, Panini, don't you be a me. Thought you wanted me to go. Why you trying to keep me teeny? For my life. Give me what you want from me. Not responding to her texts, I be like, girl, hush your mouth. No, I ain't got time for them.
Okay, so it's got some cool settings. Backlight, red, green. Oh shit, that's this. Cool. So it's got like RGB buttons, sort of. I'll set those to red actually. Parking setting doesn't need to be on right now. It's actually quite responsive, to be fair, for a Chinese screen that was literally like 20 quid. And that's apparently it. Logo setting. I don't know what that is. Parking setting. So I haven't wired up the reverse camera yet. I haven't actually installed it yet. So that won't work yet, obviously. None of the aerials will I don't have an aerial on this car, so it won't get radio. Movie? Oh, I need to get a USB or something, or SD card in it. That'd be cool. Set the time. Oh god. Why are we idling so low all of a sudden? Oh, we're up to temperature, I think. That would be why. That vibrating sound. Probably a piece of metal. Hopefully not the engine. Lol. Right, so it's 2019, apparently. What is this? 24 hour? No thanks, 12 hour. What time even is it right now? 6, so it's 4 past 4. Save. Ah, nice. Although now it's not 4:10. It was, where did I even go? Cool. Bluetooth. Play. Something. That's blown. That speaker's blown. I'm going to call it a day, so I'm going to pack up reverse the car back into the garage and pack up everything. I will put the rest of this in. I've just resprayed it black again because I scuffed it all up. I need to redo all of this actually. After I've wired in the reverse sensor, reverse camera and all that shit, I will put the plate back in the middle with all the shit on it. And I have cut it to make it fit underneath this. It looks really good. I test fitted it, but I'm going to save that for the next video and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.